Good afternoon, people. Tuesday, we're on issue 2, episode 2, whatever you want to call it. Hope you guys are all well. I saw a post somewhere online today that basically said that Dr. Fauci is now talking about when things open up, things like sports will not be played out in front of spectators. So for us racers, that won't really matter. If it allows us to get back to the track. So that's something on the positive side. There's still no time frame for when we're going to get back. So in the meantime, just stay safe, work on the car, and have fun. So today, we're going to be talking about some of the stuff that we're doing with Cooper RSR. And the one thing I have to say along the way, our product partners that have worked with us on this project have been fantastic. Their products are great. We don't use a product just because we get it. We use a product because we believe in it. And one of those companies is Craven Speed. So they're in the northwest of the US. They're not a company that you really hear a lot about. They were big on minis. They have got into the Fiats and stuff like that since. But the one thing that, they're really good at doing certain things. And one of them is this thing here. Pretty funny looking, but it's a dipstick. One of the issues that you find on minis is the OEM dipstick will break, and quite often you've got a major job to get it back out. So they do this great thing here. It's all flexible. You just push it down the hole and it's all well made. It's attached in here. Double O-rings to seal it all, and it's good. So that's the one thing that we're going to use. Another couple of things is they do some pretty good gauge adapters for to allow you to go and hook up gauges. Well, we're not going to use gauges, but what we're going to do is hook our RacePak sensors into it. So we have a temperature sensor. What it actually is, it's a replacement bung for the oil pan. And what you're going to do is you're going to screw the sensor into here. And the other one is an adapter that you put in line for your oil pressure and screw the sensor into here. So it's going to allow me to get more data on the engine and basically look at it in our RacePak data logger. Yesterday we sort of brushed on the CarTech system, and I've got that here attached to our lovely Sabelt wheel. It's 350 mil. I didn't like the 330s that I had. They're just a bit too small. Now you'll notice that this has got a pretty trick back plate with buttons attached. The buttons basically are wireless. You'll see there's no dangly stuff. Basically works with this deal here, and if you watch, you see the light come on where I push a button. So there's a little battery in here, and when you get it, you install the battery. I have got these 4 buttons chosen, and I'm going to have this one. I'm going to use it as well. It'll leave me 3 buttons that I can do other things with. And the nice thing is, with no coily cords, it's going to transmit using infrared. I don't have, the unit is actually used somewhere, but you'll see here, front of the unit looks like this, number from 1 to 8, and the back of the unit looks like this. The only thing is that they're reversed. So if you imagine 1 is at one end, it's actually 8. So it's all these channels that you basically have to go and correct it. That's why I did my drawings, is so that I can, it's all straight in my head and I just follow the lines. Any of my customers that buy that, they will get one of these drawings for them to fill out for their usage. Now, the unit itself is basically just a relay box. A relay box that you can program, normally open, normally closed, flash, momentary, latched. However you want your buttons to react, you can program it. So what I can do here is I'm going to use, where I have my buttons for the race pack for my pages and programming, it's 3 wires. 1 is common, one's for one button, one's for the other one. That just gets wired to the back of my dash, no problem. The push to talk will get wired to the radio system. The ones that I'm going to use, all of the other ones I'm going to feed into my race pack smart wire as an input. And then it's wired, it's done, it's forgotten about, and if I need to use them, all I've got to do is program it inside it, because I'm going to run in my harness some extra wire, so I have some spare channels that are 2 in the front of the firewall, 2 by the dash, 2 halfway down the car, and 2 at the very back. And that way, it's just a case of you plug in whatever the devices you want to be, and you'll go in and you'll program it. That's the great thing about the Cartech system. So we will, here at the end of the video, we're going to go like we did yesterday, and we will put up some details about both Craven Speed and Cartech Motorsport Electronics, so that you can go and you can check those out. And in the meantime, stay safe and healthy, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow.